Hi. So, what the fuck is self love? I'm asking. The more and more you guys watch this channel, the less and less I feel like I can be authentic and talk to you guys about my real, actual life. So, I feel pretty lost about where I can go with it. And if this keeps growing, like, what am I gonna do? Can I just talk about puking forever? I mean, that would be weird. But I guess you guys are here for mental health, so I guess I gotta give you that, but I'm not a guru and I'm not here to pretend to be. And then, so what? I mean, that just like puts us at a YouTube Mexican standoff, right? So I can't talk about my life without getting canceled, and you guys won't watch anything else. So, what would happen if I gave everyone what they wanted, and what would happen if I recovered? And I can't honestly do that if my heart isn't in it. And I can't do that if I don't know where to start. And I can't do that if I don't even know what that is or what it means. And I feel like I've been sold this idea of recovery lifestyles, and like it comes with accessories, like with feeding tubes and the kind of dishes that you're supposed to use and stuff, you know? And I feel like eating disorder recovery just like it's this lifestyle that comes with like all the accessories, all the cutlery, all the Nutella, and it was sponsored by Built Bars. And I can't recover from a lifelong crippling mental illness that has completely taken over and destroyed my life and put sponsorships on that. That's gross. And I've thought about it though, but um, if I just came on here and I said all the right things and I did all the right things, I mean, I'm bad. I look the part. Like y'all, like I could just tell y'all that I'm recovered, and I think that like I could do that. But I think that eventually some of y'all would call me out, and then where would that leave us, you know? And I thought, but why won't I do that? Like why? Like I have nothing but to gain from any kind of recovery. But I mean, like why wouldn't I even make it up? But I mean, like if I started faking recovery, I mean, like that just wouldn't, that would misrepresent everything. It wouldn't benefit anybody. It wouldn't even benefit myself if the whole thing got blown open, you know? So when I see people talk about self-love and self-respect and a recovery journey and wellness and all those words, that anytime that language starts getting used, it makes my fucking skin crawl. Like I'm not going to spend any more money in a therapy session that says those words to me. But why do they fill me with such this a terrible rage? And why does this attitude towards getting over your mental health, like why does it elicit such a strong reaction in me? And when I thought about it for myself, I think it's because it just all sounds like gibberish. I mean, can we start with what the fuck, what even is self love or self respect or any of that? Like, is that basic self preservation? Is it looking out for yourself and keeping your surroundings clean? And I can't and have followed a bunch of these bullshit laws on cleaning your room and making schedules and organizing your life. And I'm still a fucking head case. I mean, if anything, all of that bullshit, it just became like another thing for me to get neurotic about getting perfect. And I see that happening online a lot too. Like as soon as somebody starts a self improvement thing, it's like this person isn't eating right, it's not sleeping right. Look at how disgraceful this is or that is. They have dirt on their nails, and like they just start all this bullshit nitpicking. And I think that it's coming from like all of this life advice that's just hygiene advice that acts like they're laws to life, but they're not. And everyone tries to eat right and exercise and keep their house clean, and then like we still figure out, you know, how to make nooses and how to jump off of buildings and stuff. So I mean, like what gives if it won't magically come from hygiene and exercise and like establishing boundaries or whatever? And then how do we manifest this ideology, and how the fuck do we even know what it is when it happens? I mean, everything I've ever read online is like selling us this idea of how to get better and how to feel better, but it never says what it's supposed to look like when it got better. It never says what it's supposed to look like or what you're supposed to do or what's supposed to be happening whenever you did it and whenever you fixed it. It's just like this hamster wheel that you're running down forever. And I don't want to do fear food challenges and talk about diets or diet culture. I mean, to me, that's still being trapped in all my food bullshit. and I don't want to look like a freak who has to recover and reassure myself with who has to like use all of my followers to reassure myself to eat or something like that, or tell myself that my body is fine all the time, and make all these fucking social media posts like, this is my body, look at it, look at it, look at it, it's beautiful. I don't want to be that guy ever. Like, I don't want to recover and ever be that guy. But I just want to know what the laws are to being normal and living normal and being okay. And if I had them, I would give them to you. But I feel like we're no closer to knowing what the fuck that is than the cavemen are. I mean, maybe a little bit closer, since like we have like all these Truman shows running at once and everybody is like, no, don't do that. Anyway, please go to the Diet Coke Head subreddit, and you can just like talk and bullshit there and ask me questions and talk amongst yourselves. Do whatever you people do. People actually post there. Yeah, they're nice. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay, bye.